Hey there, how are you? So, I am back again with another update and another new reading for all of you once again. Today's reading and today's update is talking about your counterpart and the person who advised them to reject you, discard you, and abandon you for materialistic gains. Okay, today's update is describing about what's either happening with these people at the moment or is going to happen. Okay, what I see here is that your counterpart rejected you and discarded you for something material in nature because of some other person in their life. It's very likely that they asked for someone's guidance, suggestion, or advice on this matter, and someone who was part of their life or might still be advised them to reject you, abandon you, neglect you, and overlook your proposal for something else. That something else was a material gain, a materialistic pleasure. Okay, I am seeing that their arrogance was the issue. I cannot say that if your person was arrogant to begin with because I do not have clarity about that, but after they came across this person, after they started talking to this person and asking for this person's advice, guidance, and suggestions, they really became very arrogant and proud. Because this person is extremely arrogant, proud, and egotistical in nature, whoever he or she is or was. Okay, for many of you, it's a male figure who can be a family member or a friend, depends. It totally depends on your personal situations and cases. Here in this reading, it's a man I'm seeing, a male figure who can be a father, a brother, a mentor, or even a male friend. Okay, especially if your counterpart is a man. They had a male friend or someone they were hanging out with who suggested them and advised them maliciously and with very wrong intentions to just reject you, abandon you, and look the other way. Look for something materialistic, something profitable and advantageous. That's what this person suggested, and that's where these people made a very big mistake. Because now I'm seeing that this mistake is bringing them consequences they're not able to handle. Not just your own counterpart, but this man as well at the moment is going through something this person or these people are not able to handle, tolerate, and ignore. Okay, your counterpart rejected you, deceived you, betrayed you, and abandoned you for money, for fame, for fortune, for wealth, for prosperity and material gains. But right after they left you and went in that other direction, negativity started clouding their mind, their life, and everything they built and acquired. And this is what I see is exactly happening with this other person as well. This person's life is also getting filled with the same kind of negativity and hostility this person displayed towards you. The person who advised and suggested your counterpart to deceive you and choose something or someone else. I feel like this person manipulated your counterpart to betray you, deceive you, and cheat you to go in another connection or get married with someone else who either likely is more wealthy than you are or is just at some powerful position. This person had some sort of authority and dominion. That's why your counterpart went into that direction. Or in those cases where they got married, that was the reason. Okay, now it doesn't matter if they just gave someone else the commitment you deserved from them or got married. This other connection as well is not going to go way too far. Okay, because it's just for show off. There's nothing positive in it. There's nothing solid in it. There's nothing divine about it. It is a very toxic, negative, hostility filled karmic connection your person chose over you because they became completely thoughtless and mindless over this material gain or prosperity or fame or fortune, whatever it was they were aspiring for or got obsessed over. It can even be a person, depends. Okay, this other man or woman who advised them and suggested them to do this is to be blamed for whatever happened here or is happening right now, because this person is way too hostile and evil to be even called a well-wisher, a friend, or a family member. Okay, this person himself or herself is extremely malicious and vicious in nature. This person deceives other people. This person conspires against people and behind their back. This person takes people for granted and, uses people as objects to take advantage of them. And that's what this person suggested your counterpart to do with you, which kind of created a bed of thorns for all of these people or for both of these people. Right now I'm seeing that other connection or that marriage is making your counterpart's life hell, or it's just about to. That's what I'm seeing. It doesn't matter what's happening. It doesn't matter what you see on screen, maybe in person. It's all a lie. It's all fake. It's all facade, and they're just pretending to be together as a power couple or as someone who deserve to be looked up in high regard. No, not really. They work against each other. They hate each other and they despise each other. One person is deceiving the other person or is just about to. I'm seeing that it's very likely that your counterpart is about to get drained out of their money, finances, wealth, or prosperity. This other person they chose over you is going to do that because they left you for that. They left you for materialistic gains, so that's exactly what they're going to lose. And while all of that happens, they're going to get forced to remember you, to reminisce over you and get reminded of what they have done with you, because whatever they did to you, the way they treated you, traumatized you, left you with scars and wounds you're still trying to heal from. And you're healing, that's what I see. That's the good news. You're healing and they're going down in the dumps, or are just about to. This other person, they chose over you so mindlessly and thoughtlessly. This other person that deceived you for, this other person they betrayed you for is going to show them nightmares in full daylight. And that other friend of theirs who's responsible for this, or that other acquaintance of theirs, maybe family member, whoever it is, doesn't matter, is as well going to experience brutal deception and hostility coming from other people. I don't feel like this person's connections or marriage is going to work out wonderfully. Though this person is going to put up a facade and pretend that it's all working, but what I see happening inside is just rotten. It's all rotten. It's all giving me a very disgusting vibe. The devil is here. 5 of Swords is here. 7 of Swords is here. 9 of Swords is here. 4 of Cups is here. 2 of Swords is here. 4 of Swords is here. 3 of Swords is here. 3 of Swords is also here. So you can imagine what exactly might be going on behind the scenes. Hating each other, cursing each other, conspiring against each other, deceiving each other. And even this person they took advice from and kept at a high regard is also going to hurt your person, your counterpart. It's going to deceive them, betray them, and treat them in worst of the manner possible. Because that's what this person is. That's how this person acts and behaves. He just or she just likes to wreck people's lives, gain control over them, and just once this person is done, he or she abandons people in a very brutal manner. He or she makes sure that the other person is feeling hurt, rejected and abandoned, which I see is exactly what's going to happen with your counterpart as well as this other person, because everything comes back. For those of you, your counterpart left you for their family or to please society, the same family and that same society is going to turn against them and is going to make their life hell. This is also going to happen with this other man or woman who was their friend, who advised them to do this to you. His or her friends, his or her family, or the society this person lives in is going to make sure that this person's life turns into a living hell. It won't be visible on the surface, so don't get deceived by the appearances. That's what I'm going to say to you, because these people are very smart and cunning and clever. They're going to make sure that no one finds out about what's happening with them or behind the scenes or what's going on in their life. They are miserable or are about to get miserable. They are getting deceived, backstabbed and betrayed. They are attracting enemies from left, right and center. There are people who are conspiring against them. There are people who are just working against them and are trying to snatch away their opportunities or their business ventures, ideas maybe. So if your person left you to start a new business, expecting to receive humongous profits, I don't see it happening here. I see them attracting business rivals or way too hostile people who are just going to make sure that your counterpart is left with nothing. They're going to do something very deceptive, make sure that your counterpart receives a huge loss and is left alone to cry in corner. It's not just that it's only going to happen with your counterpart. This other man or woman as well is going to experience something so dramatic and catastrophic in nature as well, because their arrogance, their pride, their deception cross the limits. The way they have hurt you, this cannot be overlooked and let go of that easily. It's coming back. It will come back. And at the same time, I'm seeing that their connection as well is going to come to an end. No matter what kind of connection they share, whether it's their family, their friends, one friend maybe, or the society, they are all going to turn against each other. They are all going to hurt each other. They all are going to betray each other and deceive each other and then gaslight each other about it at the same time. I see huge blow up, too much of negativity, too much of hostility and way too many malicious people here, attacking your counterpart or this other man or both of them all at the same time. And they deserve it. Either it's your counterpart who's going to start remembering you while all of this happens and is going to cry about it every single day, every single time someone comes up to hurt them and deceive them and abandon them and run away with their money, prosperity or wealth. Or this other person who made sure that this happens with you, who looked down on you, who didn't like you and was despising you for no reason because this person loves money, fame and fortune, and all you had at that point of time was just love. It's not like you cannot become wealthy. It's not like you cannot achieve the success and that glory these people are aiming for. You are better than them in all ways, but you know the value of love and a divine connection. These people don't. They've got no morals, no values, no principles, no wisdom, nothing at all. They are just total materialists in nature, opportunists and whatnot. They can go to any extent to attract that 2 minutes of fame and fortune and some little wealth and money. That's why they did whatever they did. That's why it all happened. So now I'm seeing that tables have turned or are about to. So you can expect some justice and healing coming your way, and you can also expect your counterpart realizing your worth and value, because whatever they aimed for, whatever it is they wanted to attract by going in that other connection won't come. They won't be able to manifest it. They won't be able to have it, keep it or maintain it. It's about to go down in the dumps. And they'll cry about it for sure. They'll regret what they did to you. God's going to make sure that they are regretting each and every action they took in your disrespect and dishonor. With that, this other person as well is going to experience it. Something horrible is about to happen with these people, and they deserve it. I saw a quote recently which said that a person who experiences suffering might still come out of it and heal, but the person who causes suffering can never thrive, can never be successful, can never be happy. That's what I see is happening here, or is about to. Okay, so God's not going to allow this person to come back in your life until and unless this person realizes your worth and value and comes at the same page, at the same level you are on. Until and unless this person prioritizes money, wealth, prosperity, and money over you, your union cannot happen. This person won't be allowed to enter in your life, and you shouldn't do that as well. If this person cannot treat you right, cannot respect your feelings and emotions and this connection of yours, you should not accept this person. You should not tolerate this person's nonsense. And the more this person goes the other way, disrespecting you, your feelings, your emotions, your love, and your connection, the more suffering, the more sorrows, the more enemies and betrayals and deception and whatnot is going to enter into this person's life. That's what this person is going to receive back and attract, including all of those other people who are responsible for this. That's what I see. Okay, so that's all. This was your update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.